Thank you for being here today. It's a pleasure having you. We're going to spread the word about a unique achievement over the blockchain for the banking industry. And I would like to start with something, let me say, far away about technology, but at the end it's related. In this picture, I like it, though it's gray, nothing unique about it. But any idea what is this? What we've seen in the screen? Anyone can guess what is this? A chain? Yeah? Any ideas? Okay. I've seen it as, from my point of view, as a family chain. What I mean by this, family members, they trust each other and protect each other's back. No, they share same blood, right? No guests are allowed in without the former agreement of all family members, right? So, true family members, they keep private information within the family. It's data privacy. They update each others with all information so they can protect each others and make their house secure. So this is the family chain. It is the blockchain. From my point of view, blockchain is all about security, efficiency, and data privacy. It has to enhance our life. It has to enhance the processes we're using and utilizing in the banking industry and in several industries. So, by the way, let me introduce myself. This is Ghassan Sarsak. I am the Chief Technology and Innovation Officer of ICS Financial Systems. I will be with you today with my colleague, Raed Malkawi. He is the Digital Banking Product Manager in our company. I would like just to start with a quick brief about our company, the services we provide for the banking industry, and the use case. We're going to give you more insights about it. And the good thing, you will see a live demo for fund transfer and cross-border payments between two subsidiaries for one of our customers in their proof of concept and POC environment at the end of the show. So, today, ICS Financial Systems is a leading universal core banking provider with over 100 customers across Middle East, Africa, Southeast Asia, Central Asia, and Europe. We've been in business with Oracle since the early 90s when we created our flagship project, ICS Banks. And today, we have support and implementation offices across the world. We are focusing on emerging markets in different countries. ICS Banks is a universal suite today covering universal banking, wholesale, retail, corporate, commercial banking, Islamic banking. Islamic banking now is taking a considerable stake in the market. Also, we cover investment banking, finance leasing, and a full-fledged digital banking platform, which is going to be part of the live demo you are going to see today. ICS is considered ICS Financial Systems is considered one of the first Oracle ISV partners who certified its full financial services stack to run on the Oracle Cloud. And today, we are still adding more cloud offerings to our streamline of products, including products like blockchain and artificial intelligence. In fact, we participated in the early access program of blockchain early this year, and we were able to perform a successful proof of concept with one of our customers in Jordan, Arab Jordan Investment Bank, to utilize the Oracle Cloud service to enhance the cross-border process for Egypt, and we're able to enhance the customer experience for the bank. And at this moment, I would like to thank Mr. Ayman Qaddoumi. He is the CIO of Arab Jordan Investment Bank for being a pioneer and giving all the support and the initiative for us to start this proof of concept with them. Thank you, Ayman, for being here. We will come back to you later. Thank you. Also, this is some of our references in the region, covering many products and services. Some of them, they do Islamic banking, some of them corporate, some of them almost digital banking, with a few branches and greater meter representatives. This is the certificate we received from Oracle for our early achievement on Oracle Cloud. Now, our offerings on all its fledge are supported and listed in Oracle Marketplace. Also, in Quick, back in August this year, we conducted a high water performance benchmark with Oracle Exadata and Exadata Cloud at customer machines, and achieved unmatched results in the industry. In brief, the system supported 60,000 concurrent pillars for the back office, posting 36,000 financial transactions in a second across 5,000 branches. For end-of-day processing, and you know this is one of the major pains customer and banks have today, the system processed 200,062 interest accounts per second. By this, you can imagine how the end-of-day processing is going to be, even for the largest banks. It's going to be a matter of few minutes. For digital banking, the system allowed 200,000 concurrent online users to log in to our digital banking platform, posting over 145,000 transactions per second. And the system supported over 1 million logins and connections within a 30 minutes window. This is a brief of the results. It's publicly available. Going back to our customer, Arab Jordan Investment Bank, this is part of the announcements and campaigns we've done together, we've done with Oracle to publish this achievement as being the first one in Middle East and Africa to adopt Oracle blockchain for a use case valid for the banking industry. So we're glad to share this experience with you. Now I will just give a small brief about the challenges banks have today in their current processes and where does the blockchain fit the most. You know, the challenges are many. As you are aware, the current process of cross-border payment involves third parties and intermediaries. And this, in fact, bringing so many challenges to banks and customers as well. Banks today, they are competing to enhance their customer experience by providing a real-time payment against same-day use of fund as in the current process. Also, they are looking to a significant reduction of cost and processing time while still providing a trusted and secure payment network without sharing data with third parties. You know, when we talk about sharing private data in the banking sector, it's a red line in terms of regulations and central bank's approval. So one of the main targets we wanted to achieve is to provide a secure payment network, real-time, almost real-time payment network without sharing data with any third parties. So what makes blockchain and Oracle blockchain in specific attractive for our customers? Here I would like to discuss a couple of key elements. I think it make the blockchain the new normal for the payment industry. First of all is to enhance the customer experience and to automate their processes outside the organization boundaries. Another main factor is being able to track the payment, end-to-end tracking of their payments, and enhance their decision making in a real-time situation. Another key element is reducing the operational cost. How we achieve this? We eliminate third parties. We eliminate any mediators in the process. And by this, we achieved more data privacy and more data security. So in blockchain, once you get in, you can see that you can eliminate many processes or many stages in the current process to enhance the throughput of your transactions at the end. And I believe that the underlying major factor for all of this to work is security, efficiency, and of course, data privacy. For example, Oracle today provides an enterprise-ready platform where security, scalability, high availability, and most importantly, the ease of integration. All of this are made standard today within the Oracle platform, especially with the REST APIs they are providing for the integration. So Oracle also provide a secure platform. Your critical records can be replicated securely, and data and the blocks are cryptographically linked. And this will, of course, protect you against any single point of failure, as in the current process, and enhance your reconciliation process. All this together will also help you achieve the highest levels of data privacy by eliminating the intermediaries at the first place. So, what we did, how we started this project, and what finally we're going to show you today is all about the blockchain adapter we created as the heart of our engine, integrated with all our digital banking channels, integrated with our core banking, and other third parties and sanctions and AML systems. Of course, this is open adapter. It can be integrated with any other third party. It might be part of the process for other use cases. So our blockchain adapter provides a seamless integration for the entire process. Now we will give you more insights about more technicality about the use case, and here I would like to invite Raed to start with detailed discussion and workflow for the process. Then we continue with the live demo. Please, Raed, the stage is yours. Thank you.
Is this going to work? Hello? Hello? Okay. Hello? لا. Hello? Hello? Okay. Okay, that's great. Okay, thank you, Ghassan, for this introduction. My name is Raed Malkawi. I am the product manager for all of the digital banking platform that we are working in ICS Financial Systems. Our platform actually works on on any platform. It is an open platform for digital banking. We provide a full-fledged digital banking platform, including internet banking, mobile banking, all integrated into an omni-channel, which gives all of the customers an omni experience. Now we're going to talk about the blockchain adapter that we have created, which is part of our engine from our omni-channel engine that we are going to present today. This middleware that provides the seamless integration between all of the third parties to give the bank the access to write and read from the blockchain. So we have created this blockchain adapter in order to give all of the banks this seamless integration to integrate with any third party, and also to communicate all of the transactions, any type of transactions between blockchain and any third parties, and also with our core banking system. This blockchain adapter actually works with the Oracle REST APIs, also which can read and write from the REST APIs, with our core banking system, in addition to our digital banking platform, also with the AML systems or any AML system, including SafeWatch and all of other AML systems. Okay, now this is the engine architecture that we have today. On the top of the architecture, or the top of the picture, we can see our digital platform, including all of the touch points that we can present for, or we can provide for our customers, including ATM, kiosk machines, internet banking, mobile banking, any channel, including SMS and wearable banking. So customers now can initiate payments from any channel, including internet banking. Now today we are going to present from internet banking this transaction, that how it's going to be. And at the bottom of the digital banking, we have the blockchain adapter, which handles all of those communications between the core banking, the blockchain nodes, in addition to the AML, or if we have any regulatory system that needs to be integrated with, we can integrate with them. So this blockchain adapter will handle all of this communication. Now, also customers can also initiate payments throughout the counter. So if I go to the counter, for example, now everything is going to the digital, but for example, I'm near the branch and I want to also initiate a payment, I can initiate this payment, or I can do the transfer from also our core banking system from the counter. Now, what's the use case that we have created? Now, with the Arab Jordan Investment Bank, they have multiple subsidiaries across the world. They have a subsidiary in Jordan. The main headquarters are in Jordan. They also have a subsidiary in Cyprus, in addition to Qatar. So they wanted to create a payment system and to eliminate all third parties, to initiate payments and make all of those payments near real time, actually. So this is the high level architecture of the system, where we have bank 1, bank 2, and bank 3. Each node is on a different subsidiary in a different continent. So customers now can initiate those payments from any e-channel or any touch point, any digital touch point, and this channel, those communication will be done through the adapter, and we will have the blockchain in the front of them. So we will have the adapter on each node. Now this will demonstrate actually the workflow, how the transaction will be done exactly. Now, for example, I am on the internet banking or the mobile banking, and I want to initiate the transaction. So I will fill out the transaction form, the transfer form. So I will initiate this transaction. First of all, we will have to check all of the transaction details with our core banking system. So we need to check the balance, we need to check the IBAN of the customer, the beneficiary, all of the details of the transfer. So this is as a first level of checking for the payment. Now after checking, and if there is no violation, we will communicate through our REST APIs that we have created, okay, from the adapter, and then we will communicate, or we integrate those, we will submit this transaction to the AML or the screening system to validate the issuing bank, the issuing customer information, to validate the beneficiary account number, beneficiary name, everything related to regulations, in order to have a clean transaction. So after that, if there is no violation from the AML, okay, then the transaction will be submitted into our core banking system to have a reference number and to make everything clear into the core banking and into the GL of the accounts, okay, that we have. So the transaction has been issued into the core banking system. Now, after we get a successful response, we will submit the transaction into the REST APIs with the Oracle blockchain server. Now, after submitting the transaction and getting a successful message from creating the new block in the blockchain, the transaction will be replicated into the other side or to the other bank. Now, after this, we have created the listener. So as you can see here in the other part, okay, we have another node of the blockchain adapter, which has a listener or an event listener that collects all of the payments or any new block that has been created, okay, and then we will collect this new block that has been executed, okay. Now after that, the blockchain adapter will recheck now after that with the AML, okay, if the transaction, for example, the issuing customer was not listed on the issuing bank, but it was blacklisted on another country. So we have to recheck again with the AML system or anti-money laundering system that the transaction is clean and there is nothing related to blacklisting customers or anything else. So if there is no violation here, then the blockchain adapter will submit the transaction into the core banking system and credit the beneficiary account directly now into the other bank. So the customer or the beneficiary now on the other bank can just collect his money from the other subsidiary. So after that, all of those notifications, customer will be notified, issuing customer will be notified, the beneficiary will be notified that his account has been credited with this amount, and everything will be clear and almost near real-time transaction will be done instead of 2 to 3 days, okay, before blockchain. Okay, and this is the account has been deposited.
Thank you, Raed. Thank you for sharing these insights about the use case. While Raed is trying to launch the real demonstration, let me take you through how we started this use case with Oracle. We chose Oracle, as I mentioned, because of the enterprise-ready platform they are providing. We chose Oracle because it's like a natural continuation to our business with them. Since the inception of our services, we were able to launch our blockchain services in a record time, starting from participating in the early access program to the mastering the technology, and right now you will see the use cases and the products we are offering to our customers to enhance their processes and operational experience. Please, Raed, now let's go to what I guess everybody is looking for right now.
Okay, now we are connected actually to the bank test environment now, because we have completed the POC, and now we are trying to make the use case on the live environment. So this is the test environment of the bank. Now it's actually 2:30 a.m. back in Jordan. Okay, so the guys are just waking up with us. Okay, now we're going to log in to our internet banking. This is the bank test environment internet banking. Okay, I have to do the captcha here. Okay, I will put the password now. Okay, and this is, I have to update my KYC there. There is no notifications. Now, me as a customer, I will log in into the mobile internet banking, and I will go to transfers now. The transfers tab, there is a new functionality or a new service into our platform, which is transfer to another Ajib subsidiary. Now, I will have to select my debit account. This is my account, so I will select my debit account. Okay, I will select the subsidiary that I want to transfer to. So I want to transfer to Cyprus now. I'm just copying the IBAN because it's too big. So, okay, so this is the IBAN of the customer, of the beneficiary that I want to transfer to. Let's say I want to transfer 180 Jordanian dinars. Okay, now I have to also select the charge type. Is the charges will going to be on the beneficiary or me as an issuing customer, or is it a shared transfer? So let's see on the beneficiary. Let's say here Mike, for example. Okay, and I will put the beneficiary address Cyprus. Okay, and I will put some remarks here from Amman. Okay, next. Now here, by clicking next here, we have communicated the transaction, or we have submitted the transaction into our core banking for checking. Now we have checked the balance. If we have an available balance in the debit account, we have checked the IBAN of the beneficiary, if it's correct or not. We have checked if the customer has limits. So, for example, I have to do transactions, for example, only by $1,000 per day. Okay. So all of those checks have been checked by the core banking throughout our digital platform. Okay. So now I have all of the details. Okay. Now Ajib, I think they have very light charges for this for this type of transactions to encourage actually customers to submit those transactions and to open accounts in both Amman and Cyprus and also in Qatar. Okay, now I have to put my password, the transaction password or the OTP or whatever I have with the bank. Now I will submit the transaction. Now once I submit the transaction, we are calling now the REST APIs that we have created, and the transaction will have been submitted into the core banking. And as we can see, we have a success message here. Okay, and we have this transaction ID. Okay, we are showing the transaction ID now because of the demo, to show you that the transaction has been submitted into the blockchain. Sorry. Okay, so now this is the console of that blockchain that we have here. Okay. So, just a second. Let me just go to another tab and refresh. Okay. So now we have a transaction. Okay. Which this is the transaction that we have created. Okay. And it ends with D89. Oh. Just a second. Sorry about that. WZ. Okay. Now let me go to the internet banking and recheck the transaction D89. So this is the block that have been created, and this is the transaction ID that we have. So now for customers, they will have a different reference number, okay, which is generated from the core banking related to the country, and there is a sequence for each transaction. So there is a unique transaction ID for each transaction. Okay, now I'm going to show you also which was the account. Okay, let us see the account that we have debited. Now let's see the statement of that account. Okay, let's see last 20 transactions, for example. There is a delay. Okay. So this is the transaction that we have created from Amman, okay, with 180 Jordanian dinars. Okay, now this has to be removed. So this is the transaction. It has been debited from my account, and it has been credited also to the beneficiary. Okay.
Okay, thank you, Raed. Let's share this mic. Thank you very much. Let me close with this statement from ICS Financial Systems. In fact, over the years, we believed in technology as a business providing avenues for revenue generation. Technology should support the business at the end. So we're driving the business by picking up the most innovative technologies ever existed, and at the end, technology should lower the cost of the transaction for everyone involved: banks, fintech startups, or even end customers. So our final word to you, it's now a good timing to start with your cloud journey if you haven't started yet. And always remember that the new world is moving faster than the old guards. This is an inevitable evolution happening today. We shouldn't give a blind eye to it. We should be disruptive and use it to enhance the experience of our customers regardless of the industry. This is our use case. Thank you for being here. Thanks, Raed. Thanks to Mr. Ayman Qaddoumi, who gave the full support during this journey to cloud, to Oracle blockchain. And I'm telling you today that we are building many use cases still with Egypt. This is just the beginning. We're not due yet. So hopefully you will see and hear from us more achievements surrounding the blockchain. So thank you for being here. I hope you got what you wanted at the end. Thank you very much. Thank you.